my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining in tonight. Man, if you haven't hit that subscribe button right down there, you know what to do, man. Wrap it up on that baby, man, and come on in, because we got a lot of great things going on at the Audio Master Show. And I wanted to do a recap tonight on Arizona, man. Where is the best place in Arizona to listen to live music? Because I am going to be taking a road trip probably at the latter part of October or sometime around then. Hey, Caden, what's going on, man? I'm glad you got the notification tonight, man. I hope it rang over there where you're at, man. Anyway, I miss you. I've been missing you on coming on the show. But I wanted to do a recap, man, on Arizona. I've been just doing as much research as I can. Phoenix, Scottsdale, Apache Junction, Tucson. I've never been, man, so going west is going to be fun for me. I'm excited, so I'm just kind of just putting my feelers out there right now, man, and actually want to get in there and anything I can learn about it before I go would be great. It'd be good to know as much as I can, right, before I just take off. So I did call around at some different hotels the other day. They were wanting $600 a night for to stay one night in a hotel. I'm thinking, golly. So I asked the lady, I said, wow, why is it so much? And she's like, well, it's just our busy time of the year in October. A lot of people vacation here in October, and I guess that's nothing for some people to spend $600 for one night in a hotel. But there are good ones there. Yeah, man. There's gotta be, man. So I've been looking at some videos, Caden. Man, it just looks so fun there. I cannot believe I have never been there. I've never even been to New Mexico. I've never really been west, and I'm just dying to go west and see what that's all about. And I'm at the point now, man, where it's like, you know what? You better get busy living or get busy dying, right? And I want to live, man. So anyway, I'm kind of reaching out, dude, and just doing a little traveling, man. I told you we went to the Hill Country a few weeks ago and enjoyed the heck out of that, man. I really love the Hill Country. There's a lot to do over there. There's a lot of great live music over there. A lot of just new things going on. There's a new infrastructure happening over there, and it seemed like everywhere I turned, there was new things going up. And so anyway, I got to looking at some different stuff and whatnot the other night. I was like, man, I need to go to Arizona. I really want to go see what that's all about over there. And I've never been, in fact, I don't know anybody around here local that's been there, as far as my friends, and whatnot. But today I was asking some people in the gym if they've ever been, and they said it's just beautiful over there, man. And so, I love music, Caden. I love everything to do with music. So it's going to be nice, man, to be able to go somewhere where I really, really can appreciate it. Not only the fine arts, but just to kind of meander around the state, So I don't know if I'll be able to see all of it. I'll probably check out Tucson first and then make my way up and see what's going on over there. I don't know. I don't even know how long I'll stay in one place. It just depends on the vibe and how I feel, and what's going on. And then if I can find a place, like I said earlier, my nephew was doing some research on the computer, and he actually found some homes that you could rent. Oh man, I like it all, really, Caden. I like rock for that's really what I really like is rock music. But I like blues. I like jazz, a little bit of jazz. I don't know, man, just a variety of genres, really. I even like to watch tribute bands if they're playing some cool music, but I dig rock music a lot, I like getting into that, and nothing that kind of crazy stuff, where you're headbanging stuff where you jump in the crowds and all. I don't want to visit that, man. But somewhere I could go and just kind of ease on back and just relax and enjoy some good musicians, right? Good musicians. So if you know of anybody, or if you know where a good place I could go check out, let me know, man. I am just really wanting to go there, and really just to go west, and see what that's all about. I hear it's really, really, really dry. I know the rocks. I know, man. And so I hear it's really, really dry there, and so I'm around the Gulf. So if it's 80 degrees here, man, it feels like the heat index is 110, and you're literally just you can take your shirt off, man, and just wring it out with sweat. That's how hot it gets here, the humidity, But I hear there it's really, really dry heat, and you don't feel like you're getting hot, so to speak. I don't know. I've never experienced that feeling, so I can't tell you what it feels like. I just know what it feels like here, man. And people that come here and stay here and vacation here, okay, and they just, man, it's just, they can't take it. They can't take the humidity because it's just so humid, and you constantly have to be just drinking water all day to stay hydrated around here, or you're literally just dehydrate, and that's not good, heat stroke and everything else can happen, especially like if you're working out in the heat around here. Wow, people really, you can really hurt yourself if you're not careful and get overheated, And so, anyway, man, I am check into that, or if you know anybody that, plays live music in that area or whatever, let me know, man. I'm probably going to go at the end of October, or sometime around there, October, November, sometime around there. It gets hot here too. Yeah, I bet, man. But where you're at, is it that humid heat? Is it that stifling, feeling of, just sweating to death? I don't know. But here, man, you just sweat. And I think you can actually lose weight here, man, just sweating so much. I don't know, man. But yeah, man, I am stoked about going and listening to some live music and just hanging out, man. Just taking it easy, And maybe I can find a place. Like I said, my nephew, he got online, and he actually found where you can rent homes over there and stay in homes instead of staying in a hotel. So anyway, he said he found some stuff for around $200 a night, and I thought, well, that sounds about right. That sounds doable. $200 a night, stay a week, have a good time. That sounds something, affordable and something that I could do. And so anyway, it's just where I want to go and to find that place, right? So I'm thinking, I don't know what I'll do. I may even take a train there, man. I know that sounds crazy, but I've never taken a train ride. So I kind of want to start kind of doing some different kind of cool stuff and exciting. And I don't know, maybe that may be an option. I can get on a train and just enjoy the scenery as we go across the countryside and whatnot. And then when I arrive in Arizona, I can just rent a car and have the house somewhere where I need to go or whatever, and just kind of play it by ear like that. But definitely, man, I am definitely going to watch as much live entertainment as I can, if I can find it when I get there, and it's just really and then I want to make it to the right places, right? I still got plenty of time to do my research and whatever, but I definitely don't want to walk into the wrong environment. You know what I mean? And so I want to go where it's safe and where I feel comfortable, and just enjoy myself and enjoy the company there too as well. So it's gonna be cool, man. Oh, by the way, did you get a notification this time on your phone when I came on? I want to know, because there was a thing that I was doing that I realized here. So I have my other computer over there. You see it sitting on my desk right there. So and that's directly to my YouTube channel right there. So last night what I did was I got in there and I put in the description along with the title in there, and then on this computer, before it'll let me go on, I have to do the same thing here. So what it probably did, man, what it probably did was okay, well, maybe I'm doing it right now. So what it probably did, I noticed it put two of my videos out, one that said that was still waiting with the same title, and then one that actually made it out there. And so maybe because of putting the description in both computers jacked it all up. So anyway, now tonight I said, well, maybe it did that. So tonight I didn't even bother doing it within this one, and I just went right in here into my Streamlabs, put the title in here, and maybe that's why you got the notification, and I hope so. So from now on, I'm not going to do both of them. I'm just going to do it on here, right? And then go back in the description and add the photo and whatever else later on after this video is already up and posted. So yeah, man, I'm really, really happy. I wanted to ask you, Caden, what kind of music is real popular in your area right now, as far as live music, or as far as what people are playing, or what people really kind of get into. I know in different cities and different places, different people. I mean, people like different styles of music. If you go a little north from here, or even here a little bit, there are a lot of people like country music here. And I mean, it's the older stuff was kind of tolerable for me. I appreciate all styles of music, I do. But it's the same old thing, with country music. You lost the girl in the big blue truck or whatever, about his truck and his beer and his girls. That's what the story is always about. Mostly pop right now. I dig pop, man. I do dig pop. I really do. I appreciate it. With all the dancing I can do with it, I mean, I really don't need to see all the dancing. It's not really a big thing for me to see a lot of dancing with the music. But it's some good pop music with good lyrics, man, and good beats. That's pretty cool, But all the dancing stuff kind of took over. So now it's more about the show than it is, I guess, so much about the band. I don't know. I have no idea. But I don't know. And so that's going to be interesting to get over there and see what Arizona has to offer. What kind of music they get into, right? Here's the thing, man. If you play music or like music, I said it before, it's just, how can you just like hate something or hate on something? I don't know how you could do that, man. I mean, like even with a lot of rap, if they leave out all the bad stuff and do some cool stuff with that, I think country too, yes, yeah, okay, cool. Just leave out shooting people and all that stuff, man. I'm not into that. I'm not into that bad type of stuff. With rap. And if they just kind of clean up their act with that, some of it's got a good vibe and a cool beat to it, right? I mean, it just really kind of hits hard, and that bass just feels good whenever you're driving around in your car. There's nothing wrong with great bass in your guitar, and I mean in your car. And so I can appreciate all kind of music. And so country is like really popular here, man. There's a lot of, especially if you go a little north from here and you go up, I'd say probably, Woodville and Jasper area and places like that here in Texas. A lot of country, man. I mean, girls walking around with cowboy hats. It's the real deal, man. There's horses and everything, man. It's a cool thing, I don't know, man. I just appreciate all music and people who put their talent into something like that, whether it's just with rhyming lyrics or just really an instrument in itself, or both, is a fine thing to see. In fact, I think I was telling you, I met this girl, Colleen, in Green, Texas the other night, and she is a solo artist. Colleen Mitchell, I think is her last name. And she is a solo artist, and she was looking for I got a chance to hang out with her after she got through with her set and talk about some really cool stuff that she was doing and where she's toured and whatever. And she's country, man. I mean, so country music's kind of cool, It's not my favorite to listen to, but I can listen to some of it. Some of the older stuff, really, I enjoy even more so than the newer stuff. But, hey, it's all good to me. As long as I can find a really cool place over there to enjoy, I'm just going to be stoked about it. So I got online, Caden, and I looked up different places in Arizona, and Phoenix came up, Scottsdale, and Apache Junction. I mean, what's that all about over there? Apache Junction. So I know that the other night, man, I was going through my YouTube, and there's free movies that you can watch on YouTube. And a bunch of westerns have been coming up for some reason on my YouTube channel to watch. And so this one Western movie came up, and it was talking about the Apaches in 1877, how they roamed that area right there in Arizona. And so, anyway, Apache Junction. It's going to be interesting. So, anyway, I enjoyed the movie. It was really, really cool. And so, I don't know. I'm excited about going. I'm really, really stoked about going, Caden. I can't wait to go, man. It's just going to be really, me finding a place that I'm comfortable, right? And then I'm going to have to do the research on that as far as finding a place to stay, man. I may even have to stay two different places if I'm planning on kind of meandering around and going up north, because I think my first stop will be Tucson, and then and I definitely want to go to Scottsdale. I hear that's where a lot of the wealthy people go and hang out in Scottsdale, but I don't know. And there's probably anything and everything I want to get into there. But live music is definitely going to be one of my major things that I'm going to go there for, other than just kind of see and observe everything and observe, the country. I am going to go to Tucson, Arizona first. I'm going to go to Tucson. That'll be my first stop, Caden. Tucson, Arizona. I think that's probably my closest stop from Texas, and I think that's where a train will drop me off. I think that Amtrak train, because I could drive, man, but here's the thing: I would rather just not have to worry about, keeping my eyes on the road so much and be able to enjoy the countryside, right? And so I really want to be able to kind of take the back seat and just look out my window and see the countryside and kind of think of all kind of cool things to think about, and then once I arrive, then I can rent a car, man, and then I can drive around and do all that cool stuff and come and go as I please, and I'll probably stay a good week. So I'll probably stay yeah, I know, man. I'll probably stay 6 days at least, man. Maybe even maybe even longer if I really, really like it. You know how it is, man, when you get somewhere and you start enjoying, because the first day you get there, you're kind of winding down from everything, and you're really kind of tired, and you're really just kind of exhausted from the ride or whatever. So the first day's out of the question, and then there'll be a day coming back. So that's 2 days. At least you might as well just add 3 days in there that I won't be able to do what I want to do once I'm there. So, I'd say a minimum of 6 days stay over there would probably be enough. But, man, I got to get to Phoenix. I got to get to Scottsdale. And so if I can get to those two places and Tucson, I don't know, man. Being that you're kind of close there, man, I'm surprised you never went there. I don't know. But hey, look, dude, there are places all around me that I've never been to, and you're going, man, you've never been there. So, but Texas is pretty big, and I've pretty much been a lot of places here in Texas. But as far as out of the state, I've been east, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Florida, Louisiana, all up east. The Smoky Mountains. I know, 6 days. I think 6 days will probably be okay. Maybe 7 or 8. 8 probably the most. It'll probably be good strong vacation that whenever I come back, it'll be nice sleeping in my own bed. Because man, for me, there's nothing like sleeping in your own bed, man. You got your pillow, you got things you're used to, you get in, I don't know. So whenever I went to the hill country, man, I was thinking, oh man, I forgot my pillow. I'm not going to be able to sleep. But surprisingly enough, man, I was worn out, and the pillow in the hotel was nice and soft, and it was comfortable, man. It felt like my own, and I was able to get some good sleep and have a good time. I'm sorry, man, my phone keeps blowing up, Caden, over here. It never fails. I still get a lot of people who, from time to time, I have Messenger here, and I don't know if you have Facebook, but I have a Facebook group, and if you go, in your group section and type in Audio Master, you can find me there too as well, and you're welcome to join if you'd like to. But it's a place for other musicians to come and post their music and just hang out and talk engineer stuff and whatnot. But I haven't been on it in a while, and so anyway, when I get text or whatever, yeah, I know 8 days. I'm thinking 8 days, man, will be good. I'm thinking I'll have a good time, man. Um, I've been and here in Southeast Texas. I mean, I get sun pretty regularly, so I don't think I'll get sunburned when I get there. So that's a good thing. Uh, Unless the heat's just completely different. I don't know. The sun's the sun. To me, I don't know. But that's one thing I won't have to worry about as far as, being out in the sun or whatever. I'm sure I'll have to stay hydrated while I'm there. But, and then scorpions, man. There's probably a lot of scorpions over there where it's dry. Scorpions and rattlesnakes, out in the desert. I'm sure there's a lot of that over there. Which here there's no scorpions here where I live. So we have where I'm at, man. We have spiders, and we have of course we have snakes too. Our most venomous snakes here are water moccasins and copperheads and coral snakes. Those are our three bad boys that live here in our area. The coral snake you don't have to worry about so much because their mouth is so little, and they really can't, unless you just put your finger in a hole or somewhere it shouldn't be, for them to bite you. But rattlesnakes, I have seen them here, but they're further up, more west, in Texas, than right here in this area. Our main bad boy snake that we have here is the copperhead and the water moccasin, and they're mean. But I'll tell you something about them water moccasins, man. You can literally smell them. They stink, and if you're walking in the woods and whatever, they have a certain smell, and you can actually smell them putting off this smell, and kind of warn you, you're in a bad place. You need to be looking around, and you need to get out of there, man, because some of them are mean. I remember one year I was doing some fishing by the bayou in my old house where I used to live. I lived by the bayou, and not right on the bayou, but probably 100 yards from it, and I could walk through part of the big thicket to get there. It was beautiful country, man, beautiful. And so I'd walk back there and I'd do some fishing for, catfish and bass and whatever. And so I'm sitting by the bankside, and I see this snake, man. It's just swimming toward me, and it's huge. It's at least 6 foot long. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, is that a water snake or is that a moccasin or what? So, man, I see it just keeps swimming right toward me. It keeps making its way. I'm like, are you kidding me? Does he see me over here? Is he coming for me? So, I got my pole and I went back and walked up on the hill, man, and he came out right where I was at, and kind of slithered over there underneath the brush that was hanging out over the water. And I was like, man, I am getting out of here. I am not going to stay around here, dude, because I've heard instances where they will chase you. So I mean, how would you like that, be chased by a snake? So anyway, I hear in Arizona and places west that you wake up, man, and there's I don't know if this is true, but I hear that there's scorpions that can get in the house, man. And I don't know how deadly they are. I don't even know what the treatment would be if you got stung by one of them. But anyway, hopefully I can just kind of be in the city part, and then hopefully I won't see none of that. I know, man, me too, dude. There's a lot of them, and copperheads too. I want to say 2 years in a row, I was mowing the grass, and kind of and I had my little push mower in the backyard, and kind of I'll go forward with it, and then as I'm going back, I'll kind of turn around and kind of drag it behind me like this and pull the lawnmower behind me. And it had some metal edging that I'd put around a flower bed. It had some nice meandering curves to it, and so I was pulling my mower on the edge kind of close as I could to that edging, so that I would when I run my my weed eater along there, there's not much to weed eat. So anyway, as I'm pushing forward again, I noticed I ran over a copperhead, man, and I chopped him up. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I walked right by him. But here's the thing with copperheads: copperheads are super, super highly venomous, and they're kind of they're a snake that holds their ground. So in other words, they're not going to move. They're going to wait till you just mess up, and then they're gonna jack you up. In other words, they're not going to move. They're going to hold their ground, right? And so that's probably what that snake was doing when I went by him. He wasn't going to move. He was just going to wait till I walked by him again, and then he was going to get me. So you never know. And they blend right in with the leaves. I mean, they can blend their colors on their skin. They can blend right in with their environment sometimes, and that's probably why I didn't see him. But anyway, it's going to be nice, man, going over there. I am so excited about going and listening to some live music, man. I just can't wait to go. You get to where you do the same thing all the time, Caden, and it's like, I gotta do something different. Even though you enjoy what you do, it's just sometimes fun to reach out and do something different. And so October or November, I'm definitely gonna go. So if something comes up or someone says something to you about a cool place, about Arizona, be sure to let me know, man. When you come on, be sure to let me know, because I definitely want to go do that, man. And so my son, believe it or not, Caden, he's been everywhere, man. He's worked everywhere. He's been everywhere. He's lived everywhere. you know. And he keeps telling me, man, you need to get out and do something, and I'm like, I will, I'm going to, man. And so I am going to take his advice, and I am going to start getting out more and getting out of this little comfort zone right here. It's comfortable, man. And so, like I said, you can get in your routine of doing things. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do a show. I may even do a show on the road. Wouldn't that be cool, man? If I take my camera, I can probably do some cool stuff right here on my iPhone, and then dump it down into my YouTube channel, which would kind of be cool, right? Do like a little road trip thing of the Audio Master on the road, and show you guys what I'm seeing. That'd be nice, man. It'd be kind of like a little documentary thing, of my travel. I don't know. People do it all the time. They do that kind of stuff all the time. So might as well, right? It'd be kind of cool. And then maybe a lot of people would enjoy that, especially like the live music thing, showing up some good gigs and then being able to do some live footage of that, I think that'd be cool, right? And so, I know. A show on the road, man. It'll be called something like, I don't know, The Show on the Road by Audio Master. I don't know. I can title it something really cool. I'd have to think about it. But it'd be a cool thing, man, just to do that, wouldn't it, man? I don't know. Everything from the check-in time, like on the train, and then showing how all that's going on, people meandering around and whatnot, and then I get my seat, and just up from the get-go all the way till I make it there, and then do footage while I'm there. That'd be cool, man. I need to do that. I think I need to do that, Caden. I don't know, man. It'd be something, not only can I always look back at it, but it'd be something that other people could enjoy too, man, seeing the trip and seeing how it all, the different places and whatever. I don't know, man. I just think that, here's the thing. With our smartphone these days, who would have thought 10 years ago or 15 or 10 or something like that, who would have thought that this thing right here has more power than some of the first computers that came out? We can do so much with our iPhone, man. It's just crazy the amount of power that we have on our iPhone. And so I'm interested. Hey, man, we were talking about, I love talking about music and recording and all that other good stuff. So, we got that going on, right? But I don't know, and you were telling me the other night, so what's going to happen with this blockchain stuff, dude? Man, I think we're getting close to something opening up, something like really, really going into a different paradigm. You know what I mean? We may be entering in another paradigm here real soon, and I hope it's for the good and not for the bad. But you got blockchain out there. You've got all this crypto stuff out there. You have XRP, Stellar. You got all these different that you have the SEC that's coming down on those guys, man. And who knows what's going to happen, man. I mean, the greatest transformation overnight could happen, right? So if we have anything in that, who knows what kind of wealth that could come out of that. And for those who haven't invested in any of this stuff, I don't know what to say. I mean, I know a lot of people have investments in the stock market and whatever, but the uncertainty of everything right now, it's just good to be diversified, right? And so, what's going to happen if that happens, man? Hey, look, we'll be able to send money or anything we want to do right here on our phone with through XRP if it takes over Swift, and that's kind of like the old dinosaur, man. That's how we're used to sending money to and from or wherever. And so, but now with XRP, if they go with XRP, it's like 3 point something seconds. It's insane, man. So I don't know, man. There's just some cool things going on right now, man. I'm getting pumped because we don't know what's going to happen, man. And there's something about the uncertainty that's a little exciting for me. It's kind of reminds me like going into a around Halloween or something, going into a haunted hotel. It's been years since I've done anything like that, but the scariness of it, there was a little bit of excitement, because you didn't know who was going to jump out and try to scare you, man. So there was some excitement in that. That's kind of the way I feel about this Bitcoin and Stellar and all these other kind of crypto coins and whatever. It's the uncertainty that raises, gets me excited, right? So I don't know, man. It's just going to be neat to see what happens. So if you're holding on some of that stuff, man, you better keep on holding on, man, because we don't know what's going to happen, man. I don't know. So I don't know. We'll see, right? But yeah, man, it's a great thing. It's good to be on here, man. I still want to get on here. I want to do a little review on a little amplifier that came in, and I want to get out my Ibanez and string it up, clean down the fretboard on it, get it sounding, stretch the strings really good, and then get it tuned up so that when I go to hit my whammy bar on it, it doesn't go out of tune or anything. But I really want to get in here and start working on my metal, not metal, but just heavier bar chords and stuff like that, and playing on my electric guitar, because I'm always kind of pulling out my acoustic guitar here lately and writing some different stuff along with my piano music that I'm still learning how to play the piano. I just really need to go get lessons. That's what I need to do. I just need to go sit in front of a teacher and let her teach me how to play, man, instead of learning on my own. I mean, there's only so much that I can do, but here's the thing: if I go to a teacher, she's gonna find out where I'm at, and she's gonna have a plan for me to make it where she to where I can play different kind of music and whatever. So I just probably need to do that, man. But there's so much to do, right? And so finding the time for everything that we like or love is hard to do, man, with our everyday schedule. And so, man, I'm glad you're doing good, Caden. I'm glad you're doing good, man. And I'm glad you were able to make it to the show tonight, man. And look, I wanted to say this: if something comes to mind, or you're something come across something about Arizona, let me know, man. Text me down, maybe in a no video or whatever. I've got my email address on here too, so you can email me if you want to. But yeah, man. So anyway, I wanted to kind of keep it short tonight. I didn't have my class tonight, but I was running late, and I said, you know what? I got to get on here and hang out, and maybe Caden will come by. We can talk and chat a little bit. And so I actually came on right at 7 o'clock, man. Wow. I actually made the time. So for me it's hard, man. That's why I kind of like put like a little thing from 7 to 8, and then there were times I would even come on a little later, but it's really, really hard when you got other things going on, and it's hard getting back here and setting up and everything. But look, man, I think I got it pretty close to being okay. Thank you, Caden. I appreciate it. Look, my lights, it's not too bad, man, in here now. And so I think this is adequate enough to, come on and hang out with you guys. My audio seems to be doing okay, and so I didn't have to jack with that. I just checked one setting to make sure that my camera wasn't playing and it was coming through my microphone, which was cool. And I think I'm good to go, man. I think I'm good to do some shows now, man, and hang out with you guys, man. But I wanted to say, Caden, don't forget, man, to hit my thumbs up and give me a like, man. Give me a like and share it if you can, so we can start kind of getting some of these videos in the algorithm, and other people can start joining in with us. Because I think, I don't know how it is, man, but it's all about an algorithm thing. And I've been trying to come on every night and do a video every night so that I can kind of get caught up in it, so that other people can enjoy these videos too. Because if it doesn't get in the algorithm, man, maybe I'm sure you do, but if it doesn't, it just like somebody shuts the door and nobody can even, I don't even think people can find it unless they just type in the search area exactly my title. It's crazy, man. So anyway, I'd like to do that just so that other people can enjoy some of the cool videos that we do and get to hang out with us, man. So be sure to share if you can. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do. And then also comment down there or something. So if you comment and you like, then somehow that helps it get in the algorithm, man. I don't know. Don't ask me how, but it seemed like I was doing some research on that on YouTube. And they were talking about that when you're liked and the more people type in for questions and answers and whatever, it helps it get in the algorithm. And then the video, once it starts getting in there, then it starts getting to be shown, right? And so that's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. So anyway, thank you so much, Caden. I appreciate it. Look, man, if you think of something tonight you want us to do a video on, man, send it in. Type it in down there in this video, because once I get off, I'm gonna get on here and type in the description what the video was about, maybe even add a photo or something, a thumbnail. So I need to do that. So I need to work on the video even after I get off making the video. And then type down in there maybe what you'd like to talk about, man. Guitars or whatever, man. Something new, some new equipment. I do got this new microphone I still hadn't talked about yet. I can't wait to do that. So I may do that tomorrow night, man. We may just talk about microphones tomorrow night and that cool mic that they just came out with about a year ago, man. It's supposed to be smoking hot. It's supposed to sound better. I don't know, man, than any microphone out there. We'll see, man. It'd be nice to be able to do a review on that baby. But anyway, it's a Russian mic, I think. And I need to do my research on it. And I'll let you know. We'll talk about it tomorrow night, man. But if you come out with something, man, let me know so we can do a show on it and hang out together, man. As always, thank you, Caden, for joining in tonight. You know what, man? And I'm going to probably be on, let's see, tomorrow night's Friday night. And I don't really have any plans. I don't have anything going on at the gym either. And so I'll probably just come on right at 7 o'clock again tomorrow night, man. So you're welcome to come, man. Come hang out with me if you have time. I appreciate you as always, and we will see you later.